I really do appreciate it when you guys leave me comments that let me know where things can improve. And one of the things that was mentioned is maybe there isn't a lot of continuity from one to the next. So I wanted to start this by showing you where we're at and how we got here. So last episode, we came through Varla's Gate. We went into Fort Welkind, over to Tele Village, and finished off in the Eastern Sewers. I backtracked my way towards the gate. Today's episode's going to take us north. There's going to be a cave here, another spot here. We're going to cross this bridge, meet with a giant, and end up in here and get ready for next episode. But along the way, I do plan, there's a stop right about here. We're going to get a skeleton unicorn mount. That's pretty cool. Right across this bridge, we'll get a giant spear from, this guy's huge. Like I'm up to his kneecap. In this cave we're going to, tons of spiders, and we'll actually get quite a few relics and conjures, and there's just a lot. So why don't we head into the secret cave of Mara's worshippers and get this episode started. Now let me just drop down something that way in case people come up behind me. We'll stun him real quick and just start draining his health. Nice. Come on over here, Mr. Vampire Bull. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drain your health too. I love that spell. That is so fun. So in case you don't know what I'm using here, I'm using Touch of Death. And I can show that to you. This is absorbing 100 points of health every second for 4 seconds. Not just stealing, not just taking their health, it's giving it to me. So while they're getting hurt, I'm getting healed. It's very cheap. It's a very cheap costing spell. It's a heal for me. It's damage to them. The only major downside is I have to be really close. Like it doesn't work from like this distance. And I don't know why the distance is so short. It's very powerful though, so maybe that's why they don't want it to be way too overpowerful. But even at the distance, it's worth it. For example, this knight, I can't reach him from here. I can't. I have to draw him in with something else. Let them hit the thing, and then use it on him. And now I'm getting healed. But I have to be close enough to him, right? So, here, I'll hit this guy and let him hit me. And I'm gaining health as he beats on me. So it doesn't hurt me. So in that way it is pretty overpowered. But once you get up against somebody, a boss or something, they can still one-shot you. And there's nothing you can do about that. Especially since I'm wearing like no armor. Alright. I think there was... yeah, there's a chest here. So let's go ahead. I don't need weaken. I want to use unlock spell called Fenric's Welcome, which we went over a couple episodes ago. All of these spells I'm using we've actually talked about before, but sometimes it's good to recap. Let's see, we got we'll take that soul gem too. Nothing too crazy that I want there. So yeah, I'm not actually stressing this too much. The boss of everything in... why is it not hurting this guy? Oh yeah, it is. Of everything in what we're doing today, there are really 2 parts that are sort of difficult. This first boss we're gonna face, he's kind of a pain in the butt because he can one-shot you. So pretty tough. I'm going to drop down some conjures. And I think what I've got set up for conjures right now are the Child of Oblivion. Yeah, Child of Oblivion. And the only thing is that no matter what you're doing here, this boss can one-shot you. So stay out of the front of this boss. 2 Childs of Oblivion. Let the boss come. Let them aggro her. And I'm just gonna blast her from back here for a little bit. As long as you stay behind her, you're okay. If she starts to face you, get behind a pillar. Do something. Break that line of sight. Because that... Okay, she's down. I was able to stay behind the whole time. That was actually easier than in previous fights I've had with her. Yeah, if she starts facing you or going one-on-one with you, she can really hurt you bad. Alright, so I don't think there's any relics on her. Her armor might be cool. I don't wear armor though, but I'll take it. And she does have some lore, a note. I'll put that up on screen there for anybody that wants to read through the lore. And of course you've got to conjure, so you can conjure that person. This is a pretty cool. There's another one coming up. We're gonna face off against a pretty cool looking spider here in a little bit. For those arachnophobes among us, caution. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking setup here. I think there's some people in here, if I remember right. Yeah, there are. Where? There you are. I hear another one. That's okay. What direction are we headed? I forget. Looks like... Yeah, I might want to see what's in the north. I don't know if I went that way. What are you guys doing? Having some fun in here? Were you having a wrestling match with your familiar there? That was kind of weird that you were so damaged. Oh, that's why there was an Ogrim in here. An Ogrim that has some honey nut treats. Yeah, they have some really nice... they did a really good job in this mod of creating some really cool statues and visuals. Yeah, this way. Ah, we hit 70 on our destruction. Nice. So I'll just show you, they are actually damaging me if I don't put on that. Well, maybe not. Can these guys not hurt me for some reason? Can you hurt me? No? Oh yeah, okay. So they can actually hurt me. But not enough that doesn't take it right back. What is this? The Adabala. Let's read that. Okay. Good. Another Ogrim. A lot of Ogrims they were fighting amongst the worshippers in here. It says I haven't read it. Which is weird. It says I owned it, but I haven't read it. Now, in my hands, I do have the Unbound Storms. So that's part of the reason why I'm not bringing any followers with me, because the Unbound spells just hurts anyone that's not me, even if it's my companions. I've tried to fix that in the settings and it just doesn't work. So I'll show you how that looks here in just a second, because we're gonna oh no, that's the next cave. Never mind. That's the next section. We're gonna come up against a whole bunch of small guys. But, oh, you know what? Those bunch of small guys are resistance to electric, so it's not gonna work. I'll just show it to you with this guy. It damages anything within a huge radius. It's very powerful. It doesn't give me any health back, though, so one-on-one, I don't typically use it. I'll use that for 3-on-1, 2-on-1, but one-on-one, I just prefer to drain their health and give it to myself. Okay, we're getting into the spider portion of this. Let's break this. There we go. So right here, we're gonna have spiders. And since there's multiple, see, I can take them both down with an AoE. So that's where this is nice, when there's multiple of something that you're fighting. When you get into spider caves and there's 3 or 4 of them. More spiders. Okay, so there's our spider boss up there. Make sure there's no more small spiders sitting around. There are right here. And I didn't have any issues fighting the spider boss in my testing playthrough. She seemed pretty easy, but whenever you go up against the boss like I'm about to do, it never hurts to just go ahead and hit save, because things can just go wrong sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save real fast. And my paralysis, my rune of paralysis, I'm going to put it down, but typically against big mobs, giants or bosses or anything like that, paralysis rune, they just walk over it. It doesn't do anything to them. Alright, so I'm going to pull her in with a fire blast, and then I'm going to start draining her health and giving it to myself. Check out that backdrop, though. Isn't that a pretty sweet backdrop? Yeah. Pull her in. And drain health. Now the drain health only lasts 4 seconds, so put it back on. I usually go drain health, 2 fireballs, drain health, because then you get about that 4-second wait. And you're doing damage with multiple things at once that way. Alright, so here's where you get some collectibles. Arya's note, I'll put it up on... Oh, I messed that up. Hold on, let's get that back in here. Arya's note. I'll start back. Okay. Let's see if I can't... Oh, I messed it up again. I think I can get it on screen for you here. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. And I'll just... Is that it? Yeah, it's only one page. So there you go, anybody who was trying to read that. Bone of Junal. So there's a collectible that increases magicka by 10 points. Looks like it's a potion. Fire Quartz Ring. Another collectible. This thing reduces fire or create fire resistance 90%. So that's a pretty nice ring. Let's see, fire salts, iron ore. This stuff is all normal stuff. We do have of course, the spell to conjure, and thought, yes, the Whisperer's Rapier. So another museum item here. Power attacks ignore 50% of armor, and it inflicts poison damage. So if you're using a one-handed sword, this might be a nice one for you. Okay. So there is one more boss in this section. I just want to get a good view of this on screen here. This is really cool looking. All right. There is one more boss in this area, and it is through this door right here. On my playthrough, I spent probably 10 minutes trying to figure out how to open this door. So if you gain anything from this video, this is going to be a huge tip. It's going to save you time. Or maybe I'm just dumb and this was really hard for me to figure out. So go into your spell book and pick a healing type spell that targets away from you, not a self target. So even if it's something like, for example, turn lesser undead, that's fine. And then right here, you see how this has the healing spell icon? Hit it with your healing spell. That simple idea on how to get the door open, man, that took me so long. So hopefully I helped someone with that. Hopefully. All right. So here's another boss fight, maybe. I would consider it a boss fight, maybe a mini boss. So we're gonna absolve this soul shriven, and he is going to come out fighting. So since we know that, it's a good opportunity to go ahead and throw down a rune, absolve him. The rune didn't even affect him. So, oh no, come on. Oh, there we go. Is he stun locked? What's he doing? Why are you just sitting there? Hello? Did I break him? How did I break him? Paladin? I think I broke him pretty good. He got stuck on that rock? I don't know. Interesting. Alright, so I got a quest completion from that. I didn't even know there was a quest involved with him. And let's see. His armor is not a set piece for the museum. It's still pretty cool looking armor. There is a slave trader's note. The morning did not come for Gideon. Okay. And what else? So he didn't give us much as far as museum stuff goes. That's okay. Alright, I think this is the way out. Yeah, this is the right way. Something is attacking. I don't know what it is. Oh, we got a follower through here. Oh. That did not affect. Do I have the difficulty down or something? Because I seem to not be taking damage as normal. Settings. On master. Move that back up to legendary. I just felt like I wasn't taking as much damage as I normally do, you know? So this one looks like a conjuration spell would unlock it. The door's already open, so I don't need to worry about it, but I'd keep an eye out for those runes if you're walking around here, because they're going to open a door, most likely. Something we learned in this episode. Right, am I going the right way? Let's take a peek. Yeah, looks like out is to the left. This should take us back into that first boss's room, where apparently there was a giant explosion waiting. All right, let's blast our way out through this. There shouldn't be anything to fight. Oh, I'm lost already. Ah, gotta go around this way. And this way is out, right? Yeah, got it. Sometimes those caves all look like it's hard because they look very similar with all the walls and floors, and it can be difficult to find your way around. I don't know why that keeps happening. Is that something to do with Coldharbour, where it's like one of the bosses is yelling out, or because that it's almost like the way that's acting, it's almost like when the Greybeards yell out and it shakes the world. I'm not sure what it is in this, but it happens once in a while where just all of a sudden things will start shaking. All right, so this is where we're going next. Let me just, I mean, we just walked it, but just so I can show you. Just north. It's the Lipsand cave. We're gonna head in here. There is a boss at the end of this cave that has another collectible, well, a couple collectibles actually that we want to get. And this is the place that had... Hold on, you know what? I'm going to let the next enemy hit me a couple of times. I want to make sure that they're actually doing damage. Something's acting funny there. So this is the cave that has the multiple guys that are electricity, that you can't hurt them with it. So they're small, they're not too bad. I can still blow them up pretty good with my fire blast, but... Are you hurting me? Are you hitting me? Why are you missing me? Oh, it's probably all my protections I have on. Regenerating magicka. All incoming attacks miss for 23 seconds. Yeah, so as soon as I enter combat, I have like 30 seconds of nothing hurting me. I forgot about that. That auto casts. I have that put in my left hand. A few episodes back, go back a few episodes, and there's a discussion on how that works. So it's pretty sweet. And you can pick any 3 spells. So I get Troll's Blood, which means I regenerate health, automatically casting on me. I get nothing can hurt me for a few seconds, right? I get ebony armor, my armor rating goes up. Like, these things just happen automatically when I enter combat. So I forgot about that. That's why I'm not taking any damage. As soon as that runs out, he should start hurting me. Let's test this. Yeah, there we go. Now I still have my Troll's Blood is still active. So he's hurting me, but I'm still healing until my Troll's Blood runs out. And then at that point, he's gonna actually start really hurting me, because I won't be able to regenerate automatically. But that Troll's Blood's gonna last for a while, so let's just take him out. Okay. Alright, I figured I'd better describe why that's happening, because people will think, well, he's got some kind of cheat mode on or something. Yeah, if you're interested, I'd have to go back and look at which episode that was in. Better yet, just watch the whole series. There's good stuff in there. Just good stuff in there. Let's see. How do we get through? So lost. I think I went backwards. Yeah, here's where that guy was attacking me. Now you'll see as soon as we get into combat next, you'll see that stuff automatically kicks on. Should happen right here. You see how I automatically got spells casted on me as soon as I went into combat? And now he can't hurt me. It gives me a chance to get them paralyzed, take them out, whatever I need to do, especially against a bigger boss. So if I can do enough damage in the first 20 seconds or so to take down a boss, it'll never be able to hurt me. Let's see where we're at. We need to make our way around. This way. Spelltome Viper Bolt. What is Viper Bolt? Toxic Bolt, poison damage. Interesting. Why do I have so much health loss? Not sure what hit me for so much, but here we are. These sand runners, you can take them out. Coming up in a minute, some of these sand runners will be aggressive. Okay, that's where we came from. I think this is the room where the sand runners start to get aggressive. Yeah. They're easy to kill, but they just do constant electrical damage. So be ready with something that's not electricity, because you can't hurt them with it. They are just basically electrical, like, enemies. They just absorb all that stuff. And of course you can take all their loot, which we don't need to do right now. What's up here? Dead end. Okay, jump across and back up. And more of these sand runners, so be prepared again like you were. Okay, so here's the boss room. Nothing in here is aggressive. And I don't know, boss isn't really fair, right? So you could leave him alone, just loot up all of these eggs, take all these sand runners eggs and whatever. But he's got 2 or 3 collectibles. So if you're trying to fill out your museum, leaving him alone is not an option. You need to kill him. So let's go ahead and do that. Just gonna step back a second. We'll drop down thing here. Is he already dead? Yeah. So like he's not hard to beat. Oh, he isn't dead. There we go. Oh, he's level 70. But I can drain his health, so. Come on. And we got a level out of him. Come on, man. Die. Oh, he doesn't attack back. I forgot about that. You can just sit here and blast him till he's dead. Need more? Oops, missed. There he goes. Alright. So that guy has a ton of health, apparently. Let's go ahead and show you the loot. So, Dragon Soul Stone. It is said that Junal, the sorcerer of Atmora, tricked the dragons into stealing their souls to stone statues. Grants 1 dragon soul. So this is a collectible, but you can use it to get a soul stone or a dragon soul. Interesting piece of, or interesting item. Of course, we can conjure this Wasteland Guardian. I don't know. I haven't tried it. If he's just going to be a passive thing walking with you, or if he's actually going to fight with you. Sand runner eggs, which you can loot around the building and off the sand runners. Now, here's the cool things. Wasteland Guardian's egg. So this is a glowy little orb-looking thing. And it will illuminate your surroundings and regenerate your stamina if you decide to wear it. So, pretty cool. And then the Wasteland Guardian helmet, which I've not put on. But if you're a light armor wearer, this is definitely a unique piece. Pretty cool looking. And it does go in the museum. So some pretty cool stuff there. And the exit is this way. Drop down right at the front, I think. All right. So our next adventure gonna take us over the bridge here, where we're gonna meet up with some huge knight. Like literally, I'm up to his kneecaps. He's so big. All right, let's take off from the cave. Head north. We'll have a couple of fights out here. We'll have some mages. First we'll have a guy and his dog, but then there's going to be a bunch of mages and archers coming up. And some of them are tough. But eventually we'll end up at that giant across the bridge. I'm going the right way. Whoops, I'm not going the right way. Why am I losing my bearings here? Let's go. There it is. That's the way we want to go. Okay. Hello, doggy. Oops. What is happening here? Why is it not casting on the ground? Oh, it is, but for some reason it was casting behind me. That's weird. All right. We'll just drain his health away from him. Of course, he just has just like 1 health left. All right. We'll go find his friend up here. Alright, in here we start facing off against a bunch of mages. What am I hearing? Scorpion? Oh yeah. There's another scorpion down there. I didn't even know these scorpions were here. I never went down this way. Maybe I should take a quick walk down here and see what's down here. Maybe there's a good chest or something. Oh, we got a skeleton who lost his way. The novice knapsack. And great. How about on him? Okay. Is that all we have down here? Okay, so no real reason to come down here unless you really want some garbage loot. Feel like I just got into combat here. The spells kicked on like something was aggroing me. Oh, it's up there. Oh, it's one of the archers on the catwalk, it looks like. Can I hit him from here? I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I might be able to hit him from here. Yeah, I'm damaging them from here. Nice. Get closer, see if I can get the others. Can't tell if I'm hitting him. Think I am. Oh yeah, I am. That's a battle mage. This is a helpful way to fight. Stand behind the wall that they can't reach you at. Surprised they haven't come running around. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and go that way. I can't tell if I'm winning or if I'm hitting them or anything, so. Here they are. They came around. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some health off of the next guy. As soon as we find another enemy to fight. Knowing there's one over here. Scamp Berserker. Won't see where it's at, but here's these archers we took out. Man, we took them out from quite a distance, didn't we? Anyone else before we get to the gate that wants to do a little combat here? Here's somebody walking. Can't see him. I hear the archer. Where is he? Oh, he's up. There he is. Okay. I think we're clear. And we're fully healed at this point, too, so let's go fight these guys at the gate. Is there another? I heard rubble like something was breaking. I don't think this will knock them down. But let's go ahead and miss the first shot. Why not? And just keep circling around and hitting him with... Oh, you know what? I can do this too. And get a little bit of healing in. 4 seconds. Good. Oh! Alright. The pig children. Let's see. Nothing crazy other than this book, which I think... I'm not sure if this is a regular Skyrim book, but... And... yeah, nothing really to look at there. We'll get something cool here in just a second once we get to this giant up the way. Sorry, bud. Just gonna sit there and lose health for a little while. Almost unfair, but shouldn't be a bad guy. That's your own fault. All right. More archers up here. Just trying to dodge their arrows. Got him. What? Oh! I didn't even see him. Go ahead and loot this body. And we are entering into the area where I talked about. Big giant guy. No. Alright. You can see him out there in the distance. Let's see if I can't get a good look at him here. Oh yeah, there you go. He's huge. Alright. Like literally I'm up to his kneecaps. So we're not going to actually fight this guy. If you choose the right options, you won't have to fight him. So, see where I'm like standing, like, I'm at his kneecap. That guy is crazy big. All right, let's talk to him.
What is it, little friend?
So, talk to him about Varla. If you followed the same route I've followed to this point, then talk to him about Varla.
I know him well. I miss the days when my friend Varla served Emperor Balazar with me. He was very brave and a kind man, like a brother to me. But he's changed. He was swallowed by the fear of humans. It drove him mad, and he started hunting his own people. They called him the Human Hunter then.
And then tell him that you freed Varla's soul and that he's no longer bound to Coldharbour.
At last, Varla is finally free. Little friend, I thank you. Please, take this as a sign of my gratitude.
Okay. Got this spear now. It's just a Dragon Knight spear. It's big. Belharzer's Dragon Knight spear. So it's just a giant's spear. It's pretty cool looking. I can actually equip it real quick. I don't use weapons too often, but just to kind of show you what it looks like. Yeah, pretty sweet. So if you're using big two-handers. Yeah, there you go. Kind of what it looks like. Let me put my normal items back on. I'll get stomped if I'm walking around with a spear. I'm not set up for that. I haven't gone through the door behind him. Maybe I should. It's a master level unlock. So I don't think Fenrix is going to work because it's master level. No. The Fenrix does not work on a master level. Oh, but it's really close to center. I think we can find it. Oh yeah, we got it. We got the master level. I have no clue what's beyond this door, or if I should even be going this way. This is not in my plan for the day, so let's not go too far. Let's just take a quick peek. There is so much destruction. I'm nervous. This is not in my plan. I don't want to go this way. Let's keep on track. Yeah, let's keep on track. I don't want to go that way right now. I'm not sure what's over there, and I haven't scouted it out, and I don't want to mess up something for our normal plan for the day. So we'll check that out another time. Future episode. So it's sorry, but you'll just have to come back. All right. Back up here. Now we're going to go get Skeleton Unicorn. It's pretty cool. And you can actually ride it. You can ride it.
Crush. 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 Ah, Vena. But the grave robber will return.
Interesting. I'm assuming there's some storylines going to happen later with that. So let's go into the stables. So yeah, you've got a skeletal horse and a skeletal unicorn. Pretty cool. And if you talk to the stable master, you can actually buy both of those as spells, summons. So conjure skeletal unicorn, conjure skeletal horse, and now you can summon those. So we'll go into our inventory. Maybe things will start to work here for me. And we'll learn those two. Conjure. We got a lot to learn here because other things that we've found. We've got the Viper Bolt spell. That might be it. It's fine. So now, if you want, you can change your conjure to conjure the... How do I have this set up? This is going to be a novice one. Conjure the skeletal unicorn. Let's just set that up. When we get outside, we can do it. All right. So now that's in my conjure spot. I haven't looked upstairs. Everything's stealing. We're going to leave that alone. Okay. So now you can actually conjure up skeletal unicorn. And it is rideable. So that's pretty sweet. If you're looking for a horse mount, you can use it as a conjuration. Right? It's pretty good. And then, of course, I don't know how long this lasts. Let's take a look. How long does this count last? 10 minutes. Not 9.5, maybe. But you can always kill it. Right? This thing has a ton of health, it looks like. Oh, it's going to take forever to kill, so just have it out. Who cares? I don't think it will follow you into a dungeon. You'll have to try that, because we're not going into any more dungeons today. We do have another massive fight coming up in a minute here, though. This fight is actually a little bit tough. Not this fight. Sorry, I made that confusing. There is a fight coming up that's hard. That wasn't it. It's up here. To the right. Hello, doggies. Okay. So that way leads to this tower. And I don't know for sure yet, but I think that's where I'm going to start next episode. First, though, we have this quest here to do, Broken Horn Sky Incarnate. So let's head over here. Okay. Go ahead and hit save before you start this, and be prepared. Again, your rune isn't going to do much if you're using Paralyze. I like to throw it down, but just because I like to stay in the habit of using it. But I don't think it's going to help much against a boss, because they typically just ignore it. And let's go ahead and... Oh, what do we got? More house. And I'm going to attack at his feet so I get the area damage going on against all of the other guys, while I'm still keeping a... Oh. Yeah, okay, so now he's got me in his sights now, so stay behind him if you can. Keep your distance, one of the two. Oh, my touch of death is not working here. Why is touch of death not working right now? There. Oh, that missed him. He might take me down. Yeah, he got me. Okay. That's why you save. Right there, that's why. Okay. I quickly switched my conjure back over to something that makes sense. The horse is just not going to be helpful in this. So we got our Storm Atronox back out. Let's go ahead and get them. And then let's drop down that for the little guys. And let's bring them out. And he shouldn't be able to hurt me too much in the beginning. And as long as I can keep blasting him with this with the one that Touch of Death, that's what it's called. As long as I can keep that applied, and my Storm Atronox are still doing damage, I should be able to tank him. Oh, he does huge hits. So I really have to stay real close and keep Touch of Death applied. And that's how I'm going to defeat him. Oh, no, Touch of Death came off. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, it doesn't seem... Ooh, how'd you lose your head? Sorry, bro. It seems like a weird way to fight, unarmored, going toe-to-toe. But with Touch of Death, that's a real good way to do it. Alright, so we got some cool stuff from him. His entire armor set is a museum piece. And it's a pretty cool looking set. You also have his sword. Right, so that's pretty cool. I forget how to... Whoops. I forget. Oh, it's C. Check out this helmet. You're using heavy armor. That's going to be a pretty cool looking set for you. I might have to play through sometime as a heavy armor player just to get some of these cool armor. It seems like the heavy armor guys always have the coolest looks. And I don't do the heavy armor playthrough too much. Maybe sometime down the road we'll take that on. Okay. All right. Well, as far as I'm aware, there's... Oh, what is this? Okay, I don't know what to do here. The soul of Mora House is swirling in the tower. I really want to merge my consciousness with it. I'm going to say no. I hope that doesn't ruin my chance to say yes later, because I don't know what the right answer is. I didn't know this was a thing. No, it looks like it's still there. Okay, somebody tell me, is that something I want to do or need to do? Merge my... What did it say? Merge my consciousness? Something like that. And I assume that takes me up to the top. Okay. So my plan was to finish here and start next episode going into this tower. But possibly next episode I need to start by going into this tower. Tell me. Leave me comments. Which is the right way to go? I'll also do a little bit of research online, and I'll probably go ahead and go in to test and see what's up there, so that when we come back next episode, we have a good playthrough. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you enjoyed any bit of this. It helps draw attention to this video and this channel. Subscribers are fantastic. I love having subscribers. Members would be awesome too. But hit that like button if you're only going to do one thing. Hit the like button for me. All right. And we'll see you in the next one.